Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the quiz where the lowest scorers are the biggest winners. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Jack. This is my dad, Steve. We're both from Bristol.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Jason. This is my friend Joe, and we're both from South East London.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Sam. This is my mum, Lisa, and we're from Surrey.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Barney. This is my wife, Linz, and we're from Worthing.
And these are today's contestants. Thanks very much, everybody. Lovely to have you with us. Welcome to Pointless. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. Here to provide more fluff than a fat man's tummy button, it's my pointless friend, it's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Afternoon. Now, good afternoon to you, and good afternoon to Steve and Jack, who we know already.
Oh, yes.
Don't we? The rest of them we don't know. They're strangers to us. But Steve and Jack we know well. They joined the 200 Club last time.
Yeah.
Very, very few members of the 400 Club. Very, very few. Very few. But you never know.
You never know. Also, 400 Club in the first round would be quite impressive. 2 first-rounders.
That
I
would
don't
be
know what you call that.
Well, that's like a golden duck in cricket, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. Now, Steve and Jack will know one thing, which is we were playing for a lot of money last time on the last show. In fact, Ian and Phil went through to play for that money. And so one of two things happened. Either Ian and Phil have won a lot of money, or there's even more money up for grabs today. So I will let you reveal which it is.
Thank you very much. Well, Ian and Phil didn't win the jackpot last time, so we're adding another £1,000 to that, I know. So today's jackpot starts off at £12,500. That's an enormous jackpot. Right, everyone's ready? Let's play Pointless. Just so I've got this out of the way, you have to remember at all times that it is the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that we will be eliminating. So that's just something to keep at the back of your mind. Best of luck to all 4 pairs. Our first category this afternoon is literature. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and our question concerns books that were initially rejected by publishers. Richard.
We are going to show you the titles of 7 books on the first board, 7 on the second board of, well, essentially titles that were rejected by publishers. We'll show you the initials of the author and the year in which they were eventually published. But who are the authors, please?
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our first board of books initially rejected by their publishers. Dubliners, JJ, 1914. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, RMP, 1974. Lord of the Flies, WG, 1954. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, JKR, 1997. The Spy Who Came In From the Cold, JLC, 1963. Moby Dick, HM, 1851. And Gone with the Wind, MM, 1936. I'll read those all again. Dubliners, JJ, 1914. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, RMP, 1974. Lord of the Flies, WG, 1954. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, JKR, 1997. The Spy Who Came In From the Cold, JLC, 1963. Moby Dick, HM, 1851. And Gone with the Wind, MM, 1936. Now, Jack, welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us, Jack. Remind us all about yourself.
So I currently work in an energy company in the customer service department.
Yeah.
So dealing with things like general queries, billing, complaints, things like that. And it's what I do most of the day.
That's what you do. Can I ask something? I've always wanted to ask someone this. Your earring there, that style, what do you call that style of earring?
It's a stretcher.
Stretcher. Yeah. Already I'm feeling a bit queasy, but it's fine. How does it work? You put a tiny one in?
Yeah, so you put like a small one in, like start off with an earring, and then you just gradually put in one that's like a little bit bigger.
And you have to, it's like sort of putting a tyre back on a bike,
yeah,
I'm guessing,
I guess
essentially,
so,
isn't it? How big are you going to go with it?
I don't plan on going any bigger, but you never know.
You never know. I mean, when you go to the shop where you buy the things, how big do they go?
Huge, like...
Steering wheels?
Yeah, like biscuits, like digestive biscuit, like flavour. Flavour? Size.
Wow. Or flavour. OK, now, Jack, let's put all thoughts of that to the back of our minds for a moment and address these works that were initially rejected by, I said their publishers earlier, obviously not by their publishers, by the first publishers they went to.
So the top one is looking tempting. I'm going to go for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which is J.K. Rowling.
OK, J.K. Rowling for Harry Potter. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said J.K. Rowling. It's right. Down it goes to 75. Not bad. 75. Solid start.
Yeah, it was rejected by 12 publishers, that one, so at least it's not like one publisher, and there's a lot of people who turned it down. And eventually someone bought it and gave her 1,500 quid for it and said, make sure you keep your day job, though. There you go.
There we are. Thank you. Jason, welcome to Point. It's good to have you here from Greenwich.
Yes, that's right.
Tell us all about yourself, Jason.
So I've just finished studying geology at university. It was a 4-year course. In my part-time, I work for a retail company, and I enjoy playing table tennis in my spare time.
How far back from the table do you stand? This is just how I judge how good someone is at table tennis. How far back from the end of the table
It
do you
depends who
stand?
I'm playing. If I'm
Okay, that's
playing
good
someone
person.
quite skilled, then obviously I need to stand back a bit further.
I mean, sometimes the table is miles away.
Yeah.
The table's almost irrelevant.
Yeah, that's true.
And what do you do with a geology degree, Jason?
You could go into various things. You could go into the renewable sector or into petroleum, so, you know, quite a
Is
lot
that
of
probably
options.
where you might end up
Yes,
going?
that's what I'm thinking about, yeah.
Good stuff. OK, well, good luck with that. Now, Jason, what are you going to go for?
It's quite a tricky one. My answer was gone. I'm going to have to take a guess for this one. I'm going to go with Lord of the Flies. I'm going to say William Gammon.
William Gammon. William Gammon. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said William Gammon. I'm afraid that's incorrect. You know how sometimes when people make something up, it's usually something they're looking at. And they go, William Light, William Floor. You were looking right at me when you said William Gammon. Anyway, there we go. I'm afraid on this occasion, an incorrect answer scores you 100 points.
It's a fun incorrect answer, though.
Yeah, it's good.
Bill Gammon. I bet William Gammon's had a few manuscripts turned down as well.
I bet he has.
Don't you think?
Yeah. OK, thank you. Sam,
Hello.
welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm Sam. I'm a DJ in London, and I have an extensive lip balm collection.
Wow. I'm working out which of those am I going to take the lid off first.
You too.
But favourite lip balm?
Anything spherical, I think.
It's more to do with the container, then, is it?
Well, it's, form, function, equally important.
So you do use them, or do you keep them for the... OK. OK. In the DJing?
Yes.
How is it nightly, weekly?
Sort of monthly at the minute.
Monthly. You got a regular residence, though, somewhere, have you? Or is it
Just here and there.
here and there? Brilliant. OK, well, Sam, we're going to dive into our literature board here. What are you going to go for? All these books were initially rejected by publishers. Who are their authors?
I should be good at this, because I did English literature at uni.
Heavy nod from your mum.
I don't know if my mind's just gone blank, but I don't think I actually know any of these. But I'm literally just going to have to guess, and this might not even be an author, but for Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, I want to say R.M. Phillips.
R.M. Phillips, says Sam. Let's see if that's right for Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. R.M. Phillips. No, I'm afraid not R.M. Phillips. That scores you 100 points.
Yeah, Lisa, my eldest is at university at the moment. Roughly how much do you think it cost you personally to send Sam through? I mean, it's a fair whack, isn't it?
I've got to say, the money spent on lip balm is wasted, because frankly, if you can't do that, I'm disappointed.
Wow. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Linz, welcome.
Hello.
Very nice to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
So I'm a pub supervisor from Worthing. It's like a micro pub ale house type thing.
A micro pub?
Yeah.
Micro, is it very small, tiny?
It used to be a hairdresser's. So
Wow.
It's, we've
Did you keep the chairs?
No, sadly, that would look really
That'd be
cool.
really
wouldn't
fun.
it?
Lots of people...
No, they're sort of quite high up bench chairs.
Yeah.
And they're all tartan. It's all
But
very
very nice.
nice.
And it has a microbrewery as well, does it?
No, we just buy in from all the local...
It's just literally a tiny little pub.
Well, it's not so micro anymore because we've got a nice outside area and it's all
Very
covered
nice.
over. So, yeah, that's good.
Very nice indeed. Do you do food as well?
We only do a cheese board on a Sunday and that's for charity.
Oh, I
So,
like that.
Donation jar.
With lots of nice Sussex cheeses.
Oh, yes.
Ah, my mouth is watering as we speak. Now, Linz, this board, largely untouched.
Yes.
I hope not like your cheese board for charity on a Sunday. What would you like to go for?
So, I believe the top one is James Joyce. The next one I don't know. Lord of the Flies is William Golding. I don't know The Spy. Moby Dick is Herman Melville. And Gone with the Wind, I don't know. I think I'm going to go for James Joyce.
James Joyce for Dubliners. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said James Joyce. Very well done indeed, it's right. Down to 29, very well done, Lens. 29 for James Joyce.
Well played, Linz. Brings some sanity to the end of the round there. That was rejected a few times because he refused to make changes. So collection of short stories. That's OK. He did all right for himself in the end.
He did.
Now, the best answer on the board is the second one. This was rejected by over 100 publishers and went on to sell over 5 million copies. It's Robert M. Pirsig. Very well done if you remembered that at home. 3 points. Lord of the Flies, you're quite right, was William Golding. Would have scored you 31. Spy Who Came In From the Cold?
John le Carré.
It's John le Carré, you're quite right. Yeah, one publisher told John le Carré he had no future as a writer. What can you do? 26 points for that. Moby Dick, you were right about as well. Herman Melville would have scored you 27. And Gone with the Wind?
It was Margaret Mitchell.
Margaret Mitchell, absolutely right. Would have scored you 18, so the best answer on the board there, Robert M. Pirsig.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, we'll be halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. Just the 3 scores between the 4 of you. 29, by some margin, the best score of the round. Linz and Barney looking absolutely extraordinary on that. 75 is where we find Jack and Steve. 100 is where we find Jason and Joe, and Sam and Lisa. But Lisa, Joe, I think we have a match here. It's going to be between the pair of you, I should think. Anyway, best of luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, we're going to put 7 more books rejected by publishers up on the board, and here they are. We have got Animal Farm, G.O., 1945, Watership Down, R.A., 1972, Carrie, S.K., 1974, The Wind in the Willows, K.G., 1908, Anne of Green Gables, L.M.M., 1908, The Fountainhead, A.R., 1943, and Life of Pi, Y.M., 2001. I'll read those again for you. Animal Farm, G.O., 1945. Watership Down, R.A., 1972. Carrie, S.K., 1974. The Wind in the Willows, K.G., 1908. Anne of Green Gables, L.M.M., 1908. The Fountainhead, A.R., 1943. And Life of Pi, Y.M., 2001. There we are. Barney, welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself, Barney.
OK, so I do marketing and event planning for a small record shop in Brighton.
That's quite fun. And a small sort of independent vinyl shop.
Yep.
Very nice indeed. And what other sort of things do you get up to, Barney? What other?
So music's a big part of my life. I play in a band. Yep.
What's the band you're in?
I play in a band called Lower Slaughter. Yeah.
Metal band?
Sort of punk.
Punk?
Heavy sort of stuff, yeah.
My brother and sister-in-law live just outside Lower Slaughter, so that's quite interesting. You have no connection, I'm guessing, to the village of Lower Slaughter. It's
no,
more the,
it's not really like that at all. We did visit there once, and we
were quickly ushered out of the village.
Yeah, well, we said, oh, we've got a band named Office, and they're like, great.
Yeah, good. OK, now then, Barney, brilliant performance from Linz in the first pass means that you're looking pretty good at the moment. What are you going to go for?
OK, there's one that I definitely know and one which I'm sort of half sure on, but I'm going to go with Carrie and say Stephen King. OK,
Stephen King says, Barney, here is your red line. If you can get below that red line, you're off to a flying start. Let's see how many of our 100 said Stephen King. It's right. Through you go. Down it goes to 56, taking your total up to 85. Very well done.
Yeah, imagine turning down Stephen King, though, his career. I mean, funny enough, he almost turned down Stephen King. It's because his first sort of draft of that, he threw in the bin. He said, this is not for me. And his wife took it out of the bin and she said, just give it one more go.
Ah.
Amazing, isn't it?
That's nice. Very good. Lisa.
Hello.
Welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself.
I work in adult social care. I support carers of young people with young adults with learning disabilities.
OK, Lisa, and what do you do for fun?
Well, I love the theatre and I love cooking, so I kind of try and mix the two up, going out for dinner before a show, and I love musicals.
Hang on, you don't... That doesn't involve cooking. You mean you love other people's cooking?
No.
you love
I'm a bit
cooking.
of an.
Oh,
I'm
he's a
known
bit
as
of
a
a
bit of a
foodie.
chef. Yes,
Okay.
and I do take dishes round to friends.
Oh, I
and
see
family.
what you mean. So you got, I see, right,
Yes,
I
yeah.
see, got you. Now, listen, you're on 100. You're on 100. Now, look, there is Joe behind you. There he is, yes. That's what you're up against. We need a nice low score from you here, Lisa. What are you going to go for?
Oh, well, Barney definitely took my best answer, I think, so I'm going to go with Animal Farm and George Orwell.
OK, George Orwell says Lisa. Let's see how many of our 100 people said George Orwell. No red line views. You're currently joint high scorers. It's right. Now we go 64. 164. Joe has now got a tie.
Yeah, T.S. Eliot was one of the publishers who turned down Animal Farm. I think he also turned down Lord of the Flies, or certainly his company did.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thank you very much, Richard. Now then, Joe. Welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm a geophysics graduate, and I played chook ball at university.
You played what?
Chook ball.
Chook ball?
Yeah.
How do you play that?
So you can score at both ends. You've just got to throw a ball at a frame and let it bounce outside this area.
What size
Score a
ball?
point.
Like a sort of
Like a handball.
basketball? A handball?
Yeah.
What, you've got to throw it at a frame?
Yeah.
How big's the frame?
Sort of
OK.
that big, yeah.
So big as a telly size. If that's it.
What does the chook refer to?
It's the noise that it's meant to make when you hit the frame.
OK. This all checks out.
Yes, good. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Chook.
Chook ball.
Chook ball. OK, now, Joe, thank you for that. Chook ball. We should play that in the breaks.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
Oh, it'd be fun. You'd be good at that.
I'll get the stuff out of the chook box.
Yeah. Very good. Now, Joe, you have to score 63 or less. That's what we're looking at from you.
See, I only knew George Orwell, so it's going to have to guess. I think I'd go for the Fountainhead and go for Arthur Rowland.
OK, Arthur Rowland, or Arthur Roland, as we sometimes pronounce it. There is your red line. Let's see what happens when we see Arthur Rowland. No, I'm afraid not Arthur Rowland. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 200. See, Steve and Jack through to round 2, I might add. Yes.
Yeah, newest members of the 200. You are no longer the newest members of the 200 club as well, Steve and Jack. That's gone perfectly for you, hasn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Steve, welcome back.
Thank you.
And remind us all about yourself, Steve.
Married to Shell, 25 years, and I run a business moving pianos.
Moving pianos, which we discussed in some detail last time, is a very, very... I mean, it's a precision job, moving pianos.
It is, yeah.
It's not a coincidence that quite so many comedy routines feature pianos being moved.
Being lugged around on the back of the stage.
Yeah, I mean, when people start working for you, are they ever tempted to start singing comedy music while you're busy shifting uprights up and down stairs?
I wouldn't say music, but I get a lot of references to, obviously, Laurel and Hardy, and, you know, the piano's on my foot now, but if you play it, I'll hum it. That's the two I usually get.
Do you have that thing where two of you are lugging a piano and a third person comes up and starts playing it, it's going along? It's quite fun.
Not yet, but
yeah. There's one to keep up your sleeve, Steve. So, you're through to the next round. Doesn't matter what you score here. Do you fancy talking us through this board?
I'd love to, but the ones that I know are gone. I feel like I should know, but I don't know. I'm going to have to go with The Wind in the Willows and Kenneth Gammon.
You're really not that far off it, actually. But Kenneth...
Gammon.
OK, it's the Gammon family again. OK. Right, no red line viewers, you're already through. Let's see how far down the column we get with Kenneth Gammon. No, I'm afraid not. There we go. Scores you 100 points, 175 your total, but you're through.
Yeah, although you are actually now the newest member of the 200 club all by yourself, Steve, so that's very good. Yeah, not far away from Kenneth...
Kenneth Graham.
Kenneth Graham, yeah. And Kenneth Graham would have scored you 38 points. Watership Down.
Is it Richard Adams?
It is Richard Adams. 25. He's the perfect example of someone who just told a story to his child and the child told him to write it down. He had no idea he could write. He was in his 50s and had this huge hit. Anne of Green Gables.
I don't know.
L.M. Montgomery.
Good.
Scored you 5 points. The Fountainhead.
Oh.
It's an American author. Ayn Rand.
Ayn Rand.
Yep. Yeah. Scored you 3. And Life of Pi.
Jan Martel.
Jan Martel, turned down by 5 publishers, then won the Booker Prize. 14 points for that.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, well, we are at the end of our first round. We have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. And I'm afraid, Joe and Jason, you are that pair with a high score of 200. We will see you again next time. And we won't have literature, so I'm sure you'll do really well. Anyway, in the meantime, thanks very much, Joe and Jason. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it is now time for round 2. And there we are. Wow, we struggled in that literature round there, did we not? But we've made it through. Lynn's... no flies on you. Lynn's lowest individual scorer of the round. Lynn's and Barney lowest combined scorers. But listen, well done for making it through anyway. Our category for round 2 this afternoon is... musical groups. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns bands in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Richard.
Yep, we're going to show you 8 pictures on the way up, then 8 further pictures on the way down of bands who've been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But who are they, please?
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our first picture of bands. Here's the first 8. We've got this lot, all inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Steve, we're going to come to you first.
OK. Most of them. I'm going to say... Can't quite see that. Kiss.
Kiss. Steve's going for Kiss. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 said Kiss. Kiss takes you down to 38. Not bad. Not bad.
Well played, Steve, inducted in 2014. And a lot of people don't know you were a member of Kiss. Yeah, there's you on the left.
Exactly.
Yeah. We should have done this in full masks since day one. Then if we ever wanted a day off.
Yeah. We should get someone else.
We should have full mask and, like, talk through a vocoder so anyone could do it.
Maybe I do. Special voice synthesizer. Inside, it is actually Sue Barker.
Oh,
yeah.
I would love that.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Sam.
Hello.
Sam, the bands from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's a bit before my time.
Were you... Whoa. I was going to say, were you born yesterday? You're a DJ. Hang on. First round, you were a English literature student, 100 points. Second round, a DJ.
Yeah.
This was bespoke. We did it especially for you. We were told all your interests were. We designed a round for you.
If we do round 3 and it's lip balm and you get it wrong.
Oh, Sam.
Right. It's a bit of a guess, but I think I know. So I'm going to go for the Supremes.
The Supremes. OK, let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said the Supremes. It is the Supremes. Not bad, 30. There you go.
Very well played. Sam saved yourself there. Nicely done. Yeah, Diana Ross, Florence Ballard and Mary Wilson, the Supremes. 1988 they were inducted.
Thank you very much indeed. Richard. Now then, Barney. Come on, this is fun for you. Talk us through them all.
OK, so top left is the Beatles, top right is AC/DC, then lower down it's the Jimi Hendrix Experience. I can't tell who that is in the middle there. And then down below, I'm pretty sure it's, well, I think it's U2. But I'm going to go for the top middle one. It's one of my favourite bands of all time. It's the Ramones.
The Ramones, says Barney. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for the Ramones. The Ramones is right. 38, the high score. 30 are low. I guess you're going to pass those, and you do. That's a 5-up. Very well done indeed, Barney.
Well played, Barney. As soon as this came up, you're thinking this is a good one for Barney, don't you? Yeah. We'll leave top left for the moment, or just in terms of the score. But you're right about AC/DC. They would have scored you 21. You are right about the Jimi Hendrix Experience. They would have scored you 11. You're right about a very young-looking U2. Would have scored you 8. Now, the band above, they're a pointless answer. They're an English band.
English band.
From Manchester. It's the Hollies.
The Hollies.
That's a pointless answer, so very well done if you said that.
Fabulous.
And what do you think the Beatles scored?
You gotta hope 98.
95.
Fair enough.
95 points. So the best answer on the board, the Hollies, but some very good low scorers there. Ramones as well, very good answer, Barney.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. Well done, Barney. 5. Fantastic work there. Barney and Lynn's looking pretty strong. 30's where we find Sam and Lisa. 38's where we find Steve and Jack. Jack, you know what we require of you. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, we're going to put 8 more bands up on the board, and here they come. We've got these guys. All of them have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. OK, Lynn's.
Right. I think... I don't know whether to go for something that I know. Or take a punt. I'm going to say Green Day.
Green Day. Green Day, says Lynn's. Here's your red line. Get below that. You're already through to the head-to-head. How many people said Green Day? Green Day is right. You are through. Well done. 21 for Green Day, taking your total up to 26.
Well played, Lynn's. Yeah, 3 UK #1 albums for Green Day, but no #1 singles. I like Green Day.
I know you.
They were very uncool when they came out.
Yeah.
But I think they've stood the test of time.
They have. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. So, now, Lisa. Lisa, we're really looking at a target score of 7 or less at this stage.
Oh, dear. OK. Well, I've got, I think, 3 or 4. I'm going to take a punt and go for The Cure.
You're going to say The Cure. OK, let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 said The Cure. There's your red line, Lisa. The Cure is right. 9. Takes your total up to 39. I think you've done enough.
Very well played, Lisa. Yeah, they were inducted in 2019.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Jack, we need a pointless answer from you. A pointless answer gets you through. Do you want to talk us through the board?
Yes, so I think top middle is Jackson 5. I think the middle left may be Fleetwood Mac. I don't know some of the others, but I think I'm going to take a bit of a risk. I think we're going to say the top right is Run DMC.
Run DMC for the top right. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. You have got a line on the board, but it's right on pointless, OK, so you can't see it. But let's see how many of our 100 people said Run DMC. Is it right? Oh, bad luck. I'm afraid not Run DMC. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 138.
Had to take a risk, though, Jack. Had to do it. Yeah, that is, it's not Run DMC. That is...
It's Public Enemy.
Public Enemy, yeah. I would have scored 3 points, actually, a very low scorer. You're right about the Jackson 5. They would have scored you 48. You're right as well about Fleetwood Mac. Would have scored you 36. We'll leave this next one because that would have seen you through to the next round, so it's a pointless answer. But the bottom row, it is...
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones. Very young Rolling Stones would have scored you 42 and...
Queen.
Yep. And they would have scored you 38, but this is the pointless answer.
OK.
An English metal band.
Deep Purple.
Deep Purple is the answer as well. Very well done if you said that pointless answer.
Wow. Thank you very much indeed. OK, so at the end of our second round, the pair who are heading home with their high score of 138, Jack and Steve. Listen, I'm sorry to be saying goodbye, but you've done twice as well today as you did last time, so well done for that. It's been lovely having you here. Thanks so much, Jack and Steve. But for the remaining 2 pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Barney and Lynn's, Sam and Lisa. You are now 1 step closer to the final and a chance to play for that jackpot, which, let's not forget, currently stands at £12,500. OK. Now, very important jackpot there. Let's not take our eyes off that. But remember, we're now in the head-to-head, which means you can confer before you give your answers. First pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. 2 new pairs.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of money as well. And you can tell Lisa is thinking, I really need some payback from that degree that Sam has done. She's thinking that's going to go some way, isn't it, Sam is not seeing a penny of that. No, not a penny.
OK, well, very best of luck to both pairs. Let's play the head-to-head. Here is your first question, and it concerns Max. It's the part I played in Sound of Music. Uncle Max, yeah.
OK. We're going to show you 5 clues now to all sorts of different things that begin with the letters M, A, C.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's reveal our 5 clues. Here they come. Ancient kingdom ruled by Alexander the Great, denoting speech or writing in which words from one language are introduced into another, a medium-sized old-world monkey with a long face and cheek pouches for holding food, the ratio of the speed of an object to the speed of sound in the surrounding medium, and surname of the politician elected president of France in 2017. I'll read those all again. Ancient kingdom ruled by Alexander the Great, denoting speech or writing in which words from one language are introduced into another, a medium-sized old-world monkey with a long face and cheek pouches for holding food, the ratio of the speed of an object to the speed of sound in the surrounding medium, and surname of the politician elected president of France in 2017. There we are. Barney and Linz, you get to go first.
So we're going to go for the top one and say Macedonia.
Macedonia, say Barney and Linz. Now, Sam and Lisa, talk us through the rest of that board.
Well, I know the bottom one is Macron.
I know the monkey is a macaque.
Yeah.
And then the speed, isn't that
Oh,
literally
that's
just Mac?
Mac.
And I don't know about the
I think.
language.
Let's go for the monkey.
Macaque.
Yeah.
OK, you're going to go for macaque. So we have Macedonia and we have macaque. Barney and Linz have gone for Macedonia. Let's see if that's right for the top one, for Alexander the Great. It's right. 47 for Macedonia. Meanwhile, Sam and Lisa have gone for the monkey, a macaque with pouches for holding food. Let's see how many of our 100 people said macaque. Macaque is right. And it wins you the point. Very well done indeed. 16. Well done, Sam. It means after one question, Lisa and Sam, you're up 1-0.
Nice work, Sam. Well played. You were right about the bottom 2 as well. The surname is Macron, of course. Would have scored you 60. And it is the Mac, or the Mac number, M-A-C-H. That would have scored you 26. Now, this is a word I had not heard before. Do you know what sort of writing that is?
No.
It is macaronic. And it's a pointless answer, so very well done if you said that. You know, like if someone writes franglais or something like that, you know, le weekend is a macaronic phrase.
A macaronic. There we go. Thanks very much indeed. OK, here comes your second question. Now, Barney and Linz, you have to win this one to stay in the game, but Sam and Lisa get to answer it first, so good luck. Our second question is all about flags which contain a circle. Richard.
I'm going to show you 5 flags now, but listen up. They each contain a circle. But which countries' flags are these, please?
Wow. OK, which countries' flags are these, all containing circles? A. B. C. D. And E. There you go. 5 flags, all containing circles. Sam and Lisa go first.
Okay, we're going to go for B and India.
B, India. B, India, say Sam and Lisa. Now then, Barney and Linz, over to you. Do you want to talk us through the rest of those flags?
So A, I believe, is Brazil, and C is Japan. But other than that, I have no idea. So we'll go for Japan, C.
OK,
Yeah.
C, Japan. So we have India and we have Japan. Sam and Lisa have gone for India for B. Let's see how many of our 100 people said India. India is right. That goes down to 45. Barney and Linz, meanwhile, have gone for Japan for C. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Japan. It's a big one, 88, which means very well done indeed, Sam and Lisa. After only 2 questions, you are straight through to the final 2-0.
Yeah, very well played indeed. Let's fill the rest of these in. Brazil would not have won you the points. Too many points would have scored you 72. The best answer on the board is the 4th one. That is Laos. It has scored you 2. And the last one, a very, very beautiful country, but it has to be said, the country whose flag most looks like it might be a branch of Nando's. And it's Uganda.
Wow.
That would have scored you 5 points. Very well done if you got that.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, Barney and Linz. I mean, you've been head and shoulders above everybody the whole way through the show. Until this point. Until this point, I'm afraid the Mac, that was where we fell down, I think, on the Macedonia. There was a big score. We will see you again next time, and I have absolutely no doubt you'll do just as well then. But in the meantime, thank you very much indeed, Barney and Linz. But for Sam and Lisa, it is now time for our Pointless Final. Well, congratulations, Sam and Lisa. You have seen off all the competition and you've won our coveted Pointless Trophy. You now have a chance to win our Pointless Jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £12,500. Wow! We've come a long way since your first answer, Sam, which scored you an impressive 100 points. It's been a bespoke show, like I said. We've especially done literature for you. We've done bands, rock and roll for you. What would you like us to have in this last round? And continuing in this bespoke fashion.
Something to do with lip balms.
OK, it's never come up yet.
Yeah.
Which could mean now's the time. Lisa, what do you want to see?
Oh, theatre, musicals, food, drink, things like that.
OK, well, best of luck. You know what happens. 4 things appear on the board. You just got to hope there's something there that you like the look of. Today's list is Olympic history, geology, classic 1990s UK TV drama, or folk rock and Celtic punk.
I think it's going to have to be classic 90s UK TV drama.
OK, drama it is.
OK. Just over £12,000 up for grabs. I hope if you've seen one of these shows and you know it well, money could be yours. We're looking for any actor who appeared in 2 or more episodes, please, of GBH, 2 or more episodes of Between the Lines, or 2 or more episodes of This Life. So according to IMDb, any actor appearing in 2 or more episodes of one of those, very best of luck.
OK, now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that massive jackpot is for just one of your answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Okay.
I've never seen any of these shows.
No, nor have I. Between the Lines, I think I vaguely remember, but the main actor, I can't even remember. This Life. We've just got to come up with 1990s TV actors, so... my mind's gone blank.
I literally don't know any.
Oh, my word.
This is going well.
This is going really well. I don't know. Come on now, I've got to think. 1990s, so it was before you were born. What were we watching? It was UK, wasn't it? So anything. Who are we thinking of? So let's say Nicholas Lyndhurst, because he was roughly on telly at that time. Oh my goodness.
I literally don't know any.
Anybody? No.
OK, that is your minute up, I'm afraid. That's a tough one, is it? Let's have your 3 answers. What have you got?
Oh, well, we've out of thin air, Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Nicholas Lyndhurst, for which one?
Let's say This Life.
This Life. Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Let's say Bill Gammon.
Gets it back.
That was GBH.
OK, Bill Gammon.
and Rodney Bewes.
And Rodney Bewes for?
Between the Lines.
Between the Lines. OK. Of those three, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Oh, I think Bill Gammon.
OK, Bill Gammon goes last. Least likely to be pointless?
Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Nicholas Lyndhurst, Rodney Bewes goes in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We've got Nicholas Lyndhurst, Rodney Bewes and Bill Gammon. There they are. What a billing. OK, in the order they were given, we're looking for actors in 2 or more episodes of This Life. You've gone for Nicholas Lyndhurst. Let's see if it's right. Let's see if it's pointless. No, I'm afraid no Nicholas Lyndhurst in This Life. So we're now going to turn to your next answer, Rodney Bewes. We're looking for actors who appeared in 2 or more episodes of Between the Lines for £12,500. Is this pointless? No bad luck. I'm afraid not Rodney Bewes, so we now go to Bill Gammon. There we are, Bill Gammon. 2 or more episodes of GBH is what we're looking for. £12,500 could have been riding on this. Well, it still is riding on this, but let's see how long before it falls off. No, I'm afraid there we are. Well, it was a tough category, and you came up with 3 answers. You didn't find the all-important pointless answer. You didn't actually find the all-important correct answer, but we'll gloss over that. So I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot. But do not forget, you get to take home today's pointless trophy. So very well done for that.
Yeah, imagine if we had given away £12,500 on Bill Gammon. They would never have stopped repeating that clip, would they? Forever and ever and ever. Now, I'll take you through the pointless answers in the different ones. GBH, wonderful Alan Bleasdale drama. Amanda Mealing is a pointless answer. Anna Friel, Dervla Malloy, Jimmy Mulville, who now is much more famous for being the executive producer on Have I Got News for You, Armstrong and Miller. He's also the brother of our dear producer, John Ryan.
Indeed.
The answers there that would have scored points, Robert Lindsay, Michael Palin, Judy Walters and Lindsay Duncan. Everyone else was a pointless answer there. So if you said another name, well done. Now, Between the Lines. Some great actors here as well. Bernard Hill, a pointless answer. David Morrissey, Francesca Annis, Roger Allen. That's a hell of a cast, isn't it? The only people who scored there were Neil Pearson, Jerome Flynn, Siobhan Redmond, Tony Doyle, Leslie Vicarage and Tom Georgeson. Everyone else pointless. And This Life. People at home, I suspect, might have got some answers here. David Mallinson, Louisa Bradshaw White and Steve Don Shepherd, both of whom went on to be in EastEnders. Tony Curran. The scorers there were the big characters. Andrew Lincoln, Jack Davenport, Daniela Nardini, Jason Hughes, Ramon Tikaram, Amita Deary and Natasha Little. Everyone else was a pointless answer. Well done if you got one at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard, and thank you so much, Sam and Lisa. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show, when we will be playing for £13,500. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
That is goodbye from me. Goodbye.